Hi, this is Sage, the Balloon Sage, and together we are going to create this adorable Winnie the Pooh balloon bracelet. This design is comprised entirely of size 260 twisting balloons, a pair of yellow, one red, and the very tip of an onyx black. Let's begin with the easiest part first, the head sculpt. A yellow balloon for a yellow bear, inflated just under halfway. And we begin with a cylinder twist, about 4 fingers or so, followed by a matching cylinder twist, also about 4 fingers, which you tie in place tightly by holding the nozzle, spinning, and just run that nozzle a couple times through. Perfect. Now, 2 more cylinder twists. These will be a little bit larger, maybe 5 fingers. You can measure it out. Ooh, that's a little too big. Just a little bit bigger, so it'll create that perfect Winnie the Pooh head shape. And push it through as if it's a bird body, carefully, because this one's much larger than the ones on the side. And we follow it up with 1 more cylinder twist that is also 5 fingers. And this is how you tie it in. Here's a technique I call air displacement, where you squeeze the balloon so all the air comes out of a portion of it. It's like a cylinder twist with no air in it. And this is how you do it. We're going to pull this twisted point right against, and as we bring the cylinder, the rest of the balloon between these 2 cylinder twists, just squeeze the air out like that. And you'll see it's an inflated portion. You want to make sure it's all squeezed, then twist to make sure no air goes back in. Now come back around and do it again. What we're doing here is keeping it from having to be broken off and added again as a retied portion of the balloon. Instead, what we're doing, we're adding the ears as pinch twists, and no breaking off is required. Flat pinch twists, in fact. About this size. Pinch, spin, and you're going to tuck it right in between the head cylinder twists, which are the smaller ones. Perfect. Now bring the balloon around. Again, air displacement, squeeze, stretch, over the side, position that ear, and a second ear is made. Bubble, nice, flat pinch twist, bring the balloon down and position that ear, looking good. And finish off by pulling through, positioning everything, and you can either pop off right here, do more air displacement, whatever you want to do. But I like to tie the scrap right into one of the sides of the face. And friction will hold it from there, or you can tie a knot. As with many of my other balloon bracelets, I like to make petal twists as a base and see what I can do from there. Maybe some color combos to make it look different than a flower. In this case, we're making 4 small red petal twists, and we'll combine that with 2 yellow ones as the arms, and Winnie's shirt will be the red. So make sure they're the same size, it'll be easier to work with if that's the case. 3. And that's good. And 1 more. Good, okay. And just pop off the rest. You can wind through or tie a knot. But I like to wind through. Let friction do the work for me. Here's the second yellow. It's barely inflated, but you want to keep the rest of it to conserve balloons. So in this case, we're going to be making petal twists again. I think we'll tie it right into the center of this nozzle. Why not? And just twist those other petal twists in here. 1. You can make them a little bigger so they stick out, or the same size. And 2. Save this. Tie a knot. Put it off to the side. And wind this through, and then just position everything. With the base and head complete, it's time to make Pooh Bear's muzzle and bring all the components together. Form a tiny bubble at the tip of the black 260 and knot it right at the base. Make sure to tie a double knot at the mouth of your yellow scrap. We're going to practice our air displacement again. And then tie the nose at the base of your newly formed stretchy nozzle. Tie around, wind a couple times. A nice knot. So you should have this. From here, it's just like the classic tulip twist, where you push the knot down inside, like that. Grab with your other hand, and you'll create this shape. So as long as you twist, make sure there's enough air in there, twist with the knot on the outside, not sucked up into here. Now with the rest of this balloon, we're just going to pop it off, but make sure there's a long stretchy scrap, so you can either pop, cut, bite, whatever you got to do. I had to bite in this case. And wind that right there. You can see the knot up here, right under the knot. Perfect. And tie it. Place the nose on the front center of the face, taking the scrap in the back and pulling it through between the face cylinder twists. Pull tight, right up against there. You'll see this is coming out through the neck. And we tie this directly into the base. Pull it down, make sure it's centered. And we're taking the scrap, so you just wind it around some of these petal twists. And all the way through, making sure it's secure. Then, just position the head so that the yellow petal twists forming the arms are on either side. Now clearly I'm not the best artist in the world, but a black Sharpie does wonders in helping to create facial features that really make the design look like the character it's supposed to. The final step is to create a loop from a yellow 260 and tie it directly into the bottom center. Slide the loop over the wrist, and that is the Winnie the Pooh balloon bracelet. If you like this design, check out the Balloon Sage channel for tons of videos teaching balloon bracelets, columns, arches, hats, animals, centerpieces, weapons, characters, and more.